What's up, everybody? It's me, Thundercracker3 from Hole in the Wall Gaming, and we are doing Anthem again. We are on part 11 of the playthrough. Now, for those that are checking these walkthroughs out, I greatly appreciate it, obviously. But more so, there'll be a video being uploaded that's kind of like a filler between part 10 and 11. And that is strictly that I jumped into a party with a couple of my friends who are way ahead of me, and they were doing strongholds and free play. I learned some things, showing some things, so if you're watching and all of a sudden you're like, hey, how did your power armor level get up so high? Basically, I found out a couple things, and let me give those quick updates. Basically, when you level your pilot up, even if you're not using other javelins, their pickups and their crafting abilities go to that new power level. So I was able to basically run a couple strongholds with them and switch javelins, and then the items I'm picking up from the chests are at a much higher level, bringing their number up real quick. Big discussion there with fans of Anthem, some for and some against that. Where in Destiny and games like that, you had to grind each individual character. This kind of like is a boosting session, I guess. But in the same way, I feel that there's enough grind already with going up. Ha! Hi, Chuck. With enough people going up that they... you need this to get to the hard levels and then Grandmaster levels. You're going to need to save your time and grind on your own. Pardon the sweat bit. So basically, the only thing you've missed is I talked to my girl Faye. As you know, with catching up, Oswald no longer here waiting because he's a traitor. And I'm going to go update my dailies because I want to see what that is. Still strongholds. Alright, awesome. Weekly trials. I did a bunch of killing last night. Looks like we upped our Scar and Dominion, but our outlaws are still suffering. And I'm never going to get that done in time. So, let's get on with the story. See where we're going.
We're really going to build our own Javelin of Dawn? You think we can pull this off?
What I say about looking too far ahead. Focus on the here and now. Right now, we need materials and information. That means we need connections.
Corvus gave me this job. Can't they help us out?
When was the last time government agency got anything done fast?
Point taken. So, connections. Who do we need?
Arcanists are the obvious one. Weird and impossible are their specialties.
I already have an Arcanist contact, Matthias Sumner. I'll see what he can do for us.
Good. Next is the Sentinels. They've got javelins, parts, and contacts in Anthem. Fortunately, there's a Sentinel Dax who's been looking for you. She's supposed to be a bigwig of some sort. Might be just what we need.
Huh. What's an important Sentinel want with me?
Worth finding out, right? Meanwhile, there's plenty of other stuff you can find for the shield.
What do we need?
We need materials, and they're not easy to get. Faye gave me a list. We need some kind of metal that's only found inside the heart of a Titan.
I have to hunt down a Titan? You weren't kidding about the not easy part.
Scars are always scavenging around Shaper ruins. They might have found our metal too.
Your run-of-the-mill Scar won't have a Titan heart stashed away.
The Scar I might. Maybe Luminary, if you can find one. Don't know if that's worse than Titan hunting, really.
Great. So I'll either go hunt a Titan, or just ask a Luminary very politely for it. No problem.
Hey, we got this. Just do one thing at a time, yeah? Listen. So, this monitor guy, he can do some spooky shit.
And he isn't going away.
Okay, since we're in this for real now, I gotta ask. You up for this? Going head to head with him?
I wouldn't have agreed to this job if I wasn't. We'll beat him.
Well, you hold on to that confidence. Javelin locks up otherwise. Suit is everything.
Anyone ever fake it?
Nah, plenty of things you fake, especially as you get older. Like waking up to pee 4 times a night in the Strider. No, Faye. Wasn't me who left the toilet seat up. But being a freelancer, you either got it, or you don't. And if you don't, life is just waiting to kick your ass.
True story.
So that must be why you're here. Life wanted to kick my ass.
Life got a 2-for-1 with us. Throw us together and we both get kicked in the nuts.
Glad we're enjoying each other's company so much.
Hey, it keeps Faye happy. Said she needed a break from me. See you around, kid.
Ooh. Speaking of the lovely.
Faye, are you busy?
Arden Varsa wrote that the Legion of Dawn unleashed the voice of the heavens. He had to mean the anthem.
I'll take that as a yes.
No, you're a welcome distraction. That's the great thing about being a cipher. I can worry about thousands of things simultaneously at speeds no ordinary person could hope to attain.
If you want a distraction, I've got a couple card tricks I've been working on.
Still trying the one where you change an ace into a general?
I'll get it. Eventually.
You said that 2 years ago.
Yes, but remembering it has now taken your mind off our mission.
All right, that's fair.
Why is the inventor of javelin armor worrying you right now?
Not personally. At the moment, anyway. It's the monitor. I can't stop thinking about the many, many bad outcomes if he gets the anthem.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you see him doing with it?
He could change the world.
That's kind of vague.
Imagine you woke up tomorrow as a Dominion Lancer, and you always had been.
The monitor could do that?
The anthem could. This isn't good to think about. Maybe we should continue this later.
Wow.
What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now?
Hey, how are things here?
We got freelancers going in and out, work getting done. I got reports and charts flying all over. Never dull. How about you? You holding up?
I've had some tough missions lately.
Look, what happened with Owen, it's rough. I won't say otherwise. We all hit our lows, right?
I've never seen you less than positive.
Hey, I'm as human as anyone. We've all had that job that should have been different.
What's yours?
Truth time. All right, that's fair. The Heart of Rage mission, a few years back. I was supposed to go too. I did something stupid, got injured before heading out. Someone took my place. They lost a cipher. Maybe their life. That doesn't compare to you, but...
You felt guilty?
Yeah. Everyone else called me lucky.
It wasn't your fault.
I know that now. What I'm trying to say, badly, is a lot gets thrown at you. Whatever happens, we know what you've done for the Enclave. Faye's got your back. So do the rest of us.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
See you around.
You got it.
Jack just decided to jump up for no reason.
Hey, buddy. Going well out there? Enclave success needs to be shared, right? All of us getting out there, getting the work done. That's what it's about.
Lots to do in this. Look at all this madness. Madness, I tell you. I'm gonna swing out to the right, I guess.
What do you mean?
Hello there. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
No, it's okay. I'm Merelda. I drift sometimes. Not so long ago, I'd paint a scene like this. But now my hands ache too much, so mostly I just watch people go about their day.
It can be fun, imagining who they are, their stories.
It's true. Sometimes you don't even have to imagine. There's a man who strolls the market pocketing fruit when he thinks no one's looking.
Imagine what happens when he's caught.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Would make a great painting. Now, it's a good way to pass the time while I wait.
Expecting someone?
My daughter, Sarana. You remind me of her a bit. Same eyes.
Has she been gone long?
A while. Her patrol hasn't checked in yet.
I'm a freelancer. I might know something about it. Where were they patrolling?
Freemark.
Oh. Was it recently?
It's been a long time. They were buying supplies there.
Freemark was attacked by the Dominion.
Was it?
About 10 years ago.
I'm sure she got out.
Well, no reason she couldn't have. Anything's possible.
See, you understand. That's what I keep telling people. This whole world proves it.
How long have you been waiting?
My sister says too long. She left Fort Tarsis for Anthem years ago. I couldn't. I have to be here when Serana gets back.
Any other family?
It's just Serana and me. But I was young once. I know how it is. She probably met some boy. It's kind of you to ask. Most people are strangers these days. Not many talk to an old woman. Or buy her paintings. You should get back to your day. I'll be fine here.
I wish you luck with Serana. I hope you hear from her soon.
I better. The hell she's gonna pay for making me wait gets worse every day.
Go easy on her. Goodbye, Merelda.
That's right, the shopper wanted to chat. Let's see what this is about.
Freelancer. My favorite customer.
Thought I'd drop by, say hello. So, I'm surprised you never took up flying a javelin, Prospero.
I told you that story about the Titan we followed? Well, after that, I gave the Lancer thing a shot.
I bet you were a pretty good one.
Well, yeah. My aim was pretty wicked. It's just...
What?
It's hard to be a freelancer from the ground. I'm only telling you this because I like you. But it freaked me out. I'm afraid of heights.
You just need to get used to it. Give it some time. You adjust.
You can't adjust to hurtling through the air faster than a wyvern ever dreamed, looking down, then realizing the only thing between you and the ground is nothing.
Don't look down then.
Too late. By that point, you slammed into a cliff and smeared bits of yourself all over the place.
Best not to overthink it.
Oh, I had plenty of thoughts at the time. Most of them involving language I shouldn't repeat. But the one that mattered was this. If I couldn't fly, I had to help those who do.
What'd you decide?
I'd seen that Titan. I knew what this world could throw at us. So, I decided to throw it right back. Deliver some of our own fearful awe. Prospero style.
You had the right idea. Instill confidence, not just in the freelancers, but in the people we need supporting us.
Thank you for that. Some folks think I'm just another merchant with something to sell.
You're selling victory.
Now you're thinking like me. It's all about presentation.
You sold me. I'll see you later, Prospero.
Till next time.
So that should clear out all this part of the map. Nope, I was wrong. My girl needs to see me in her little secret alcove. Hey, baby.
This Owen business is serious. Where is he?
I don't know.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Then why ask?
No harm in checking. After all, he was your cipher.
Yeah, he was my cipher. Not anymore.
Let's cut to the chase. You teamed up with a traitor.
Are you questioning me?
I'm wondering why you teamed up with Owen.
Why not? I was looking for work and I needed a cipher.
But he wasn't the best cipher available.
Are you implying something?
No, but Owen was a curious choice.
Owen may be a treacherous scarbag, but he was always a solid cipher.
I still don't get how you started working together.
After the Heart of Rage, I was alone. I wanted to get back to work.
And Owen was out of work, I'm guessing.
You got it. He was looking for a freelancer. At that point, I didn't care who I partnered with. Why are you pushing this so hard?
It's my job to ask questions. You know I trust you, right?
Sure. And for the record,
Yes.
Owen was a bit odd, but I never took him for a traitor.
And for the record, I didn't either.
Bitch. Need to get these loyalties up, people.
If she actually brings a Koroks into
There
the
she
fort,
is.
it'll be one for the history books. Lucky Jack's been a busy one. Shaper relics are playing havoc with his suit. I'll have to add more shielding.
It's time for little detective episodes, folks. I know you enjoy them as much as I do.
When Bastian's finest are in the dark, sometimes the best man for the job is a grabbit. Sentinel Quincy is hot on the trail of a criminal and on the search search for a qualified grabbit trainer. When human eyes can't see the truth, the grabbit's nose knows. Last time on the Detective Hops Mysteries, Quincy narrowly avoided being struck by lightning, and Hops pursued their assailant to an uncertain fate.
Hops! Here, Hops! Where are you? There you are. Oh, your leg got burned. Poor Grabbit. Let me look at it. What have you got there? Spit it out. A seal? From a javelin? You just cracked a case. That's worth a treat. But first, a vet visit.
The killer revealed at last. Or is he?
Uh-oh.
Join us next time on the Detective Hops Mysteries.
This stuff's so good. So good. Boy.
Freelancer,
Hi.
I've been hoping to meet you. I understand you've done good work for Tassin.
I didn't realize that was common knowledge.
Sorry, I work for Corvus. My name's Nadira. Tassin and I are colleagues. She mentioned you're helping out against the Dominion.
Just trying to do my part.
Sounds like a pretty big part. I wonder if you'd speak with my husband.
What do you need?
It's unusual. His name is Leighton. He was once a spy himself, and he has problems coping. Things that happened to him in his past. But he won't open up to me. And since you're cleared for Corvus, I thought you could have a chat.
No harm in trying.
That's how I look at it. Talking can't hurt, right?
Why won't he discuss this with you?
I've tried. I think it's shame, maybe? He doesn't want me to see that side of him. He's become more distant, aloof, and he doesn't have any friends, so...
Maybe he'll unburden himself to a stranger.
Exactly. Tassin seems high on you. I thought if you spoke with him, Leighton might open up.
Sounds like he needs the help. I'd be happy to.
I'd really appreciate that. I think he just needs a friend. He spends too much time in his own head.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't. What is up with this movement lately?
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what, exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of Shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here in Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold and get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
So that's your mission from the,
Heard Tassin mumbling about the Dominion?
from the demo.
I once hid in a mountain of rock.
Like I said, folks, there's a lot of new stuff that popped up.
So you know how I was Sentinel 2 in Season 1 of Dawn Guard, right?
Yeah.
Would you care to hear me?
The freelancer that survived the Heart of Rage? I thought you'd be...
Bigger?
What?
I thought you'd be bigger. Hey! Thief! One sec.
Damn!
I was 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this! Everything's fine.
Hey, we can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing people.
It was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after. Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished. Including my aunt, a royal cartographer. God, without a trace.
A royal cartographer.
Not just any, the best. Beautiful. My aunt left a journal. She was onto something big. No. Legend has it, the first time anyone vanished in the Emerald Abyss was the same day the Heart of Rage appeared.
And that's why I'm here.
Right. That time you went into the Heart, yeah, an entire merchant caravan was never heard from again.
My lady.
My aunt's journal proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss. One of the world's biggest mysteries just waiting for us to solve. So, you in?
I need to see that journal.
Sentinel Dax!
Damn it. Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports. At your desk, you... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Anthem?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now!
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Mirava Ladell. Third in line for the throne of Anthem. A glorious sight.
What? You mean Dax?
Of course. Lady Adaxia is the most eligible unmarried woman in the world. She will be mine.
Red Tossing's report. Glad we work with Faye. Owen's a little shit.
If Dax is third in line for the throne, what's she doing with the Sentinels?
I abhor gossip, but her family forced her to join. Something about learning discipline?
Good training for a future empress.
Yes, well, she could be a little more diligent in her lessons. But all the more reason she'll need someone reliable at her side.
And you're volunteering.
I made the journey in person to show commitment. I hope she appreciates my sacrifice.
I'm sure you'll be duly rewarded.
I better. None of her other suitors braved this backwater.
Yes, you're very brave.
Sarcasm. How very lower class. Good day to you.
Thank God. Douchey. So, Bryn and I don't know who that is. And I can get back to playing the game. Thanks, Anthem. Let's go see who's over here. It's gotta be the public.
How'd it go with Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was meeting royalty.
Ha! Where's the fun in that?
Dax gave us a location outside the walls. Meet her there when you're ready.
Hello, freelancer.
Hello, Brindle.
I don't expect your support, but it's my job to create change. So we should discuss a matter that impacts you as a freelancer.
All right.
I wouldn't be so casual. If we don't deal with this, someone is going to die.
So what are we looking at?
The Javelin launch deck has no safety rail.
Good one, Brindle. I thought you were serious.
I'm not joking. The deck is extremely dangerous for maintenance workers. Arlik Janky slipped off the edge during his morning cleaning shift.
Is he okay?
He broke both legs, one index finger, 3 ribs, and his nose. He's okay now, but he's still walking a little funny. And he makes a whistling sound when he breathes.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, support my proposal to install safety railings on the launch deck.
But javelins might catch on the railings when they launch.
That's a good point. I've got it. Tethered safety harnesses. Thanks for helping me come up with a solution.
You're welcome.
I only wish the rest of this fort shared your concern for safety.
Freelancer. It's good to see you.
Hey, Bryn.
New day, new contract. What do you say?
Tell me more.
So, Scars are collecting Arcanist machinery and Shaper relics. Why?
Are you asking me, or?
Thanks to you, we recovered a Scar-modified relic. I've sent Arcanists to our off-site Sentinel base for protection while they study it.
Good thinking.
Not that I think anything will go wrong, but...
Send the person who's good at eliminating both Scars and Shaper relics?
I hoped I could count on you. Appreciate it, Freelancer.
Guys, 7789, thanks for the follow, buddy. Working on it. Trying to get through this mission. Can't get contracts there. Alright, so folks, we are back to running this story. Map's clear, and we're heading out. So the only question is, what do we do first? And also, who we take? Black Widow, the Hulk, not true Decepticon. Decisions. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Please. Oh, dude. It's a choice. I ain't judging. Looks like first one up is the Hulk. So, let's not forget what we learned.
There's a new bakery
Journals,
just
it's all about
opened in the
the
market.
challenge.
I miss the
So,
smell of fresh
we're taking
bread.
the big boy out. So, grenade launcher. How am I looking? Pretty bad. Wow. Alright. Any one will do. Light
When I
machine
first
gun.
came here, there were banners hanging in the enclave.
Sledge. Looks like we're the
I
closest
wonder
on the
when they all
sledge.
came down.
So anything in the sledge. That'll work. Load times. I don't have the sledge equipped. I mean, I have a good work. I don't know if I have a good sledge anyway. Bombarder. These are grenade launchers. Boo. Rate of fire is lower. But the sledge is one I was ahead of with. So we're trying to bang that out real quick. A 223, only an uncommon Colossus. Why? Because of this piece of shite. I mean, technically, if I put this on, do I become rare? No. So I'm just going to go with the shield pulse for everyone else. Alright. We're good to go. Take the Hulk out for a ride. See what's going on.
Would you just look at the market lately?
I really don't want to bore you with it, but I know the manifest's kind of important. We might do the demo mission. Hopefully people are doing it. Jump in. If not, try and pull Carl. So, change mission. Let's see what we have often. Add sentinels and protecting Arcanic research. Triple threat. I said triple threat. Triple threat. Or meet Dax. Meeting Dax is going to be the last one I want to do. Agent mission and mission. Let's go bang this one out quick. And we're launching. It's the Hulk and Hulkbuster armor. Thanks, guy. Trying to get at it every day. Oh, these delays, these load screens are embarrassing for a game. Come on, people. EA, you're better than this. BioWare, you're better than this. Wow. Bunch of blocks.
Ring here, freelancer.
Dude,
Hello.
they're
I really do
mile
appreciate you keeping an eye on this.
apart.
Sure.
Yes.
Any details? The Arcanists are studying the Shaper relic we recovered. The Scars rigged it up to a bunch of Arcanist machinery.
Like the one that made those scorpions.
Yep. We're trying to figure out what this relic does.
And why the Scars wanted it so badly.
Exactly.
Bryn, I'm at the Sentinel base.
Very good. Everything will be fine, but keep me posted.
Will do.
The workshop.
Nice place.
Oh, well, we don't use it much, since we're mainly at the fort. What with Shaper relics being so fickle, it seems safer.
Agreed.
Cypher says it's gonna be intense.
What's it gonna do once it activates?
That's what I'm paying these Arcanists to find out.
Fair enough.
Freelancer, something's wrong.
What is it, Bryn?
The base's power generator is down.
Don't worry, I'll go check it out.
Good. Yes.
Sorry, little teenies. Go here, go here, go here. Oh, smack face.
Scars are swarming the generator.
Of course they are. Sentinels were guarding it. Are they alright?
I'll find them. I'm with the Sentinels that were on guard here. Injured but alive.
Oh. Thank the silver scorpion in the sky. Help them up.
Don't worry about us, we're okay. Let's take out these Scars. Together.
Dog crap.
Oh, more Scars!
Working on it.
Route to market.
Scars?
The generator, it was a distraction. They've ambushed the base. They're going for the relic.
Oh, crap.
Freelancer, go. We'll
thing of right now?
Freelancer?
Something else?
No. I just really, really hate scars.
Back at the base.
We can't let the scars get their little pincers on that relic.
I'll figure something out.
I'll figure something out. Go shoot scars.
Alright, what is going on? I can't fly out of here.
Okay, got the relic. It's going volatile. Now what?
I found you a clearing, far from civilization. The Arcanists wanted to know what that relic in their machinery does. I can think of a faster way to find out.
Take it far away and just set it off?
It's the only idea I have. Take it or leave it.
I'm taking it, I'm taking it.
I dropped the thing. I had it. What happened?
Okay, freelancers, drop the relic here.
You got it, Sonobrin.
Let's do this. And it's making creatures. Get rid of them.
I am.
And fix that relic.
I will.
Freelancer, our cipher friend has scars in your area.
Uh-oh. On it. Fragment here.
Good. Fix it.
Got a piece.
Back it goes. We've really got to figure these modified relics out.
Great point. Terrible timing.
Right, sorry. Shoot now, talk later. Relic silenced. Finish off the scars. Okay, so that happened.
Well, those scars will leave your base alone now.
Right. That was terrifying and dangerous and kind of nuts. But it was maybe also possibly a little bit impressive.
Agreed. Hey, remember when this was supposed to be an easy mission?
Was it? Anyway, I need some time. Till later, freelancer.
Till next time, Gran.
Little Chivo, 15 for Comrades in Arms. Redonkulous mission. Batshit crazy chick. Here she goes. Can't wait.
Hello again, Merelda. Still people watching?
There you are. I was starting to think you'd miss lunch.
I didn't know we had plans.
All that time in Freemark, you haven't had a home-cooked meal in years. The Serana I knew never turned down grilled gazik.
Serana?
The name I gave you the day I brought you into this world. No wonder I never heard from you. The Anthem must have set a few screws loose.
You seem a little tired. Maybe think about getting some rest.
Rest? You finally come back, and that's how you apologize. Mom, go take a nap.
Well, it's just that...
It wasn't easy, Serana. Everyone told me you were dead, but deep down, I knew if you loved someone enough, the Anthem of creation would make it right. Somehow it would bring my daughter back to me. If it hadn't, I couldn't live without my girl.
I'm sorry you went through all that, Mom, but I'm here now. It's good to be back.
It's okay. Now, don't be mad, but there's no grilled gazik. I went vegetarian years ago. See what you miss when you're gone?
Sorry.
Seems like yesterday you were playing with your javelin toys, dreaming of being a freelancer. Now look at you. Strong, beautiful, all grown up and following your dream.
I'm still a little foggy. Remind me when we last saw each other?
It was, you wanted to be a freelancer. It seemed dangerous to me, but your father said you could do anything.
Where is Dad?
I guess you wouldn't know. When you didn't come back, it broke his heart. He died in his sleep. I still have his ashes. I thought we might spread them together.
Of course. I'm sure that's how Dad would want it.
His ashes were all I had. The only reminder I wasn't alone in this world.
You're never alone. Plenty of people in Fort Tarsus.
None that loved me. But you're back now. I want to hear all about your adventures, but this excitement has worn me out. We'll talk later. When you're not too busy?
Of course. See you later.
Crazy old baddie chick. Wow. Hold on. Someone's trying to chat me all the way up. In the bar? Darn.
Isn't that the freelancer who...
It's not the bar, it's Faye and Luke. Faye and Luke. Hey, Faye. Hey.
Faye? How's it going?
Thank goodness you're here. I've been arguing with an Anthem cipher for what seems like all of time.
Is there some kind of trouble in the capital?
Not unless a rash of bad taste counts. They think the Crimson Lancer is a better series than Dawn Guard.
Radio shows? Those fights must be brutal.
Honor is at stake.
So you're a Dawn Guard fan?
It's objectively better. Crimson Lancer is a lot of Mylan's propaganda. Don't tell Halleck I said that.
You can't say things like that. Now I pretty much have to tell him.
Halleck's a sucker for stories about a plucky band of lancers. You know the type. 4 lancers, alone against the odds, armed only with sticks and rocks. Also, he loves gushy sentimentality, which that show has by the Striderfall.
But Dawn Guard is serious art?
Obviously. I mean, it is set around Anthem, and the romantic subplots are much better written.
This is a side of you I didn't know existed.
Nobody can spend every second of every day working.
Sure. But your hobby is listening to radio shows about other people doing our jobs.
All right then. What do you do for fun?
I know you've seen me practicing sleight of hand with my cards a few times.
Right. But listening to radio shows about lancers is weird.
Yeah. Maybe once the Dominion are out of the picture, I'll learn an instrument or something.
Right. Just getting sadder. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now?
So you impressed yet? The tomb of General Tarsus, making our own Javelin of Dawn?
You and Faye are a good team.
See what you miss when you leave the family?
I'm betting it was more Faye than you.
The brains, maybe, but someone had to keep the Strider going, defend us in the wilds.
So who'd you get to help out?
Huh. I don't remember you being a smartass.
I remember you flying a javelin. You taken one out lately?
Hey, my suit just needs some work. I can't rush it. What, do you think General Tarsus charged into battle without checking her equipment?
Good point. Thought maybe your leg was acting up?
That? Disagreement with a giant aneurysm over who was dinner. He snapped my knee. I boiled him with butter. This an inspection?
Believe it or not, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Now you sound like Faye. I'll tell you what I told her. Old Halleck has some dings, but I'm a freelancer to my grave.
Legion of Dawn to the core.
You know it. If General Tarsus could fight a chimera for 3 days on a mountaintop in a lightning storm, I can manage a creaky knee.
Later, Halleck.
We good, we straight, we out. Maybe see ya. Bye. Damn it! I have to go see what's her name about the mission I just went on. Kind of knew I had to. It's kind of open. I didn't. Don't remember how to get out of here. Sober.
I think they heard him.
Freelancer, you're back. Good.
You got something for me?
Maybe. I mean, yes. Okay, I do. I order sentinels out beyond the fort to investigate the unusual Scar activity we've been seeing. They didn't report back.
Oh.
I made a mistake, and I owe it to them to finish this properly. You'll still get paid, but this isn't an official sentinel contract. More like a favor for a friend.
I'll do whatever I can. Just point me in the right direction.
I will.
So we've talked to everybody. Oh, journal, challenges, weapons. And you know what? I don't think I switched out of that light machine gun. Sledgehammer and Relentless. Let's go get those loaded up. The only relentless I have is a 19. What? Kind of brutal.
Girl in the market, Serna? She seems like quite the character. If she actually brings a Koroks into the fort, it'll be one for the history books.
You just play missions, right? World events would be easier to get these done. By far. I've definitely done. Oh, okay, Battle for Cry 2. I should get a flat cannon in there soon. Get that out of the way. Alright, I haven't played the. I haven't done the demo mission in 12 hours.
Alerts about Scar activity keep coming in. Be careful.
So are we there yet? What do you think? Sorry, I can't help it. I could be the first Arcanist in years to discover one of these. I've been jotting down potential applications of the manifold and...
So how about you focus on that? Quietly.
Swallowed by the little tunnel.
Can't get further in. Door's locked. But we found an odd-looking device of some kind. Doesn't look like something the Shapers made. I don't read anything from it. Are you hearing that? Who is that?
should have guessed. I've heard they possess a device that can overwhelm Shaper constructs.
The strange box.
Could we use it?
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
Coming out like hot fire.
Why are the Dominion here? How could they know about... Oh.
What did you do?
I, sent a message to a colleague at the Academy about what I found.
It was intercepted, then. Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
I'll look around for clues.
We found some kind of voice recording.
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before a door shut itself. Commanded to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
2 special Dominion signets, then. That's what we need.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
Hard is hard. That's what I always say.
by while I decrypt this. Sending you the location of another Dominion camp.
Security on this one too?
I'm starting the decryption.
both the signets. Let's hope this works.
One way to find out. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door. Stay alert. There's probably Dominion in here.
They're trying to go for those little stones.
The 3 Dominion soldiers that were locked in this chamber were behaving strangely. They seemed confused. But enough about that. We should move on and figure out how to get the manifold. Found the manifold, but it's protected by some kind of barrier.
It's linked to the entire Shaper structure. For some purpose. You must break the link before the manifold can be removed.
Barrier's down.
Be as careful as you can. The manifold is fragile.
And dangerous?
Probably that too.
Got it. On my way back.
I can't believe it. We did it. See you soon.
folks. I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. What up, J-Max? How am I finding the game? The game's a bit of a grind. And these in-between missions where you have to go talk to everybody, like right now, there's at least 3 people. It gets a little old. But the story's interesting. They put a lot of work into it, so. PvE will be interesting when they get to that. So my Havoc light machine gun and my sledgehammer. So I only have to do a relentless. So let's get these assault rifles out of the way. Wow, what a waste. So light machine gun, I'm doing the relentless and hammerhead. Alright, so I'm going to do a free play click and get these out of the way.
That girl.
So in order for the free play to count, apparently you have to hit 1 world event. So we'll try and go do a world event.
Shipper relics are playing.
I wish you could see your challenges in the game so you know where you're at. That would help, because the challenges help you unlock the schematics that you need to craft your weapons. It's a lot like Destiny, J-Max. It's a lot like Destiny. Only get power armor, so you're basically Iron Man. Or the Hulkbuster. Or the Wasp. Who'd I miss? What would the cloud be? You Magneto? No, Dr. Doom. That's armor. And load times. Yeah, these load times suck. They suck. Catch up on my mobile achievements. Yeah. Folks, Microsoft Ornament. Play it. A puzzle, I can get through at least 3-4 puzzles while playing Anthem because these load times are ridiculous. And they also count towards your overall score.
Would like us to look into it. Systems are good. Analyzing incoming signals for unusual markers.
Okay, understood.
Alright, so I need a couple of these things. I don't know what was what. right to the Colossus. What is up with that? Thanks, buddy.
Chatter about a scar build-up nearby. They want someone to look into it. There, scars. We need to push them out. One more to go. the area. They're making a retreat. The fort will be happy with this news.
Ending the free play, so that counts as free play for me. I got some green stuff, that's not really important. I did get a purple ember first time. I got a purple. So, first thing I want to do is check these so. Two with the relentless. 2 more kills, seriously? 2 more kills I needed? Come on. A warden? Or a defender? A warden or a defender? A warden or a defender? Warden and a defender.
That very market, Serna? She seems like quite the character.
we did that.
Been a busy one. Shaper relics are playing havoc with his suit. I'll have to add more shielding.
Why do I think they got both of them? Wow, these load times are taking forever, folks. Terrible every time if I'm sitting here on my phone doing another puzzle in that one load time. For a free play.
Systems are good. Analyzing incoming signals for unusual markers.
Keep me updated.
Assault rifle challenges. Auto cannon, marksman rifle. Grenade launcher. That machine gun. There it is. I got a diamond on that one. How's that not my relentless? How'd that happen? I may need to be respawned. They're nowhere near me. A load time? Seriously. Get me back in there. My dude just gonna stand there and pose. Challenge popped yet. Jesus. I'm gonna have to quit this just with the old-fashioned way of the mission because these clowns are gone. don't know what the fuck that. I thought that was this goddamn fellow javelin. back to the missions. Nope, not different. No, I want to go. Let's go see what Brim wants. Oh, you know what I said? Hold on, cancel. I did say I was going to do that last. Let's get this one out of the way first.
It's Bryn.
Hi. Do you know where your sentinel's headed?
We were tracing a Shaper relic the Scars had stolen. A big one, far from the fort. I'll send you their last coordinates.
Got it. What were your missing sentinel's exact orders?
Track, report, and bring back the Shaper relic taken by the Scars. Who knows what those little pincers are planning to do with it?
Purple? Man, we got purple, baby. You left it in.
Good riddance. Let's look for signs of the Sentinels.
Found a beacon. They made it out of here alive and left a trail. Well trained.
Think the Grey Grabbit's Great Paw. Okay, got their next location.
Bryn, this is really far from the fort.
I know. The scars that took that relic dragged it all the way out there. It's like they're trying to hide something from us. This is where the beacon directed us.
No scars this time, but no sentinels either. Maybe there's another beacon? A second beacon, Brent.
I was hoping for more sentinel-shaped finds, but we'll take it. Wait, I know where this is pointing us. An old mine. Abandoned.
On my way.
You're approaching the mine. Freelancer?
Yeah, Bryn?
Just be careful. The mine entrance looks like a war zone. The Sentinels must have fought the scars on their way in.
mine entrance. Looks recent.
Okay, look for explosives. Scars always have explosives.
I'm on it. Found a bomb.
What did I tell you? Scars. Take it to the barricade.
Bryn, I'm arming the bomb.
Stay close while it arms. Scars won't be happy.
Bomb's done arming.
Get some distance.
That did it. Barricade's down.
Great. Into
That's a good question. Thursday.
Arcanist equipment. Want to bet that Shaper relic's in here too?
likely. And you're looking for 6 sentinels. If you find anything else, let me know.
Bryn, one of your team.
Mar, is he okay?
He fought a lot of scars. Don't think anyone made it.
How is he? Can you help him?
Set an alarm. Can you stand?
Yes. Took some knocks, but I'm coming with.
Are you sure?
Freelancer. I have to see the squad.
Scars! Got more scars.
You know what to do.
Brutal.
One of your people.
It's it, Jerry.
Right. Understood.
Bran, I found another of your sentinels.
Okay. Okay.
Here's the last signet.
Sentinel Bar? What happened?
That relic the Scars took? Followed them. Squad tried to seal it off.
Bar, you okay?
Wound reopened. Have to stop. Find the last sentinels.
Will do.
We've found 4 sentinels so far. The other 2 could still be alive.
I'll tell you if I see them, Bran.
What, is that an R6? It's huge.
It's a tough one.
I hit the... Oh my god, I threw my ultimate like 3 times. Sitting there.
Keep going, Freelancer. You're whittling that R6 down.
I really hope so.
Possible to do them. They do drop them.
That's it. New Jurassic's down.
Phew, good going. Now that you've got breathing room, any signs of the sentinels?
Bryn, I found the 5th Sentinel.
Sentinel Tam.
This Shaper relic made the Ursigs. Tam must have died silencing it. If your Sentinels hadn't shut it down, things would be way worse.
True. That's true. It's... done. You did good work.
I'm sorry I couldn't find your last Sentinel. He might have made it out.
Thanks to you, we saved Darien. And the others can be at peace. I have arrangements to make. And a missing Sentinel to track down.
Take care, Bryn.
So there's 6 missions for her second mission. .29% on those energy. Babe, you need to go get some sleep.
Hi there. Mom.
Can't sleep, huh? I get insomnia too. I thought it would get better with you back, but still wide awake.
You okay?
Just thinking. I used to sketch you and imagine the conversations we'd have when you returned, Serana.
How did it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? When? How long were you out there? Were you hurt? Did the Anthem bring you back?
The Anthem can work miracles, I guess. It's pure creation. Somehow, it watched out for me.
That's what it does. It must have heard all my prayers. So what did you see out there in the world?
Everywhere I went, there was an adventure. Saw all kinds of incredible things. Silenced lots of relics.
Just like you dreamed as a little girl?
The life of a freelancer.
Must have been so exciting. And from the looks of it, full of good food. You've put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother. I get to be honest with you. Now, you be honest with me. Why didn't you come back sooner? Why make me wait all those years?
I was busy being a freelancer, fighting the Dominion, saving people. Time flew. I didn't realize it.
Did you ask for a raise? That's too much for one freelancer. You could have been hurt.
Well, I'm careful.
I was thinking you'd gotten married, settled down. Didn't want them to meet your crazy mother. Though I hoped you would someday. But when you got hurt...
Hurt? When?
There was nothing I could do. Your father and I, we... Forget it. It's nothing. The Anthem brought you back, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm tired. Let's talk another time.
Hope you feel better.
Crazy! That's what you are, crazy!
What got you? Ursics? Titan? Skull mines. Some freelance.
Here he is. Niles.
Laundry's like life. If you ever get it all... Hey, pal. It's really good to see you.
Hey, Neeson.
I'm glad you bumped into me because I want to give you a heads up on Sentinel Bryn.
What about her?
Okay, so she's got a thing about scars.
What about them?
Well, she's always going on about how we have to be careful because they're a threat and dangerous and scars this and scars that.
She's right. Scars are a constant danger.
Sure, but she's fixated on them. Every time I bring up scars, she goes on a rant about what a murderous plague they are.
Maybe she's got a reason to feel the way she does.
I'm sure she does, but maybe it's time to let it go and start realizing that scars are people too.
But scars aren't people.
I know that. It's just an expression.
Actually, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking we should just agree to disagree on this one. Hey, do you want to tag along while I run some errands?
I'd rather not.
Then maybe I could tag along with you.
Rather you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. We should be getting back to work. See you later, Lancer.
Let's watch our boy here spin into a million different versions of himself.
Matthias!
Hello, hello, hello.
Here's the manifold.
Ah, interesting. It's much smaller than expected, huh? Well, Joel's not gonna hurt it. Probably. Okay. This. And this. And there. Okay. You hit that switch? Hit it again?
It's just me, or is nothing happening?
Okay, easy, easy. Let me see here. Yeah, this is here. Yeah, this is here. I mean, the connections are right. Ah, I know. There is this tried and true technique. Never fails to...
Matthias?
Well, this is new. Incredible. Shove off, Hansi! What went awry? We struck the manifold. Manifold, definition, amplification, or multiplication. Oh, we've been multiplied? This is total scorp drop. Wait, this can't be multiplication. You're surly, and I'm not, and he cleaved in threes. What happened? Division. Of course. An inverse function of...
The manifold divided you?
I don't like this. Physical, multiplication, psychic, division. A personality split three ways. No! It's not what the manifold is supposed to do. We have to fix this.
The Dominion soldiers in the ruin, there were 3. Do you think the manifold affected them too?
3 Dominion soldiers? The same soldier.
I'm not sure.
We have to go check. Agreed. Any information will help. Wait! What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
Stay out of trouble?
But Trouble's my middle name. No, it's Arrow. Guys, focus. It's Arrow. Go. You're right, buddy. Oh.
Shit, apparently I got a ton of people in the bar to go talk to, too. Let's get this rolling.
Freelancer, I have an idea.
Hello to you too, Bryn.
Sorry. Hello. Anyhow, listen, I think our Freelancer Sentinel collaboration needs to expand systematically. To that end, Would you care to help our patrols? Can always use reliable backup.
The Sentinels won't mind sharing the glory.
If enough people are shooting at them when you arrive, it should be fine. First, you find the...
Hey, Bryn. What are you up to?
No, Freelancer, I didn't hear you come up. With our beacons back up, I can track the scars around the fort again. The Arcanists seem happy with the info they're getting, too.
Info that can help with our scar problem?
Eventually, maybe. Quite a lot, but not now. Later.
Eventually, maybe? I've never heard you so apathetic about killing scars.
No, it's a... I mean... But you've been helpful and deserve an explanation. If you want one.
Well, thank you, Bryn. That's good of you.
I know. You're welcome.
Slow and steady.
I only know part of what the Arcanists have learned. But they say, one day, it could help to eliminate the scars entirely. Anyway, this means we have more work ahead of us.
You and I have made a solid team so far.
Keep it up, and my superiors might actually give me permission next time.
What's life without a few exciting complications?
Organized, understandable, calm.
Sounds awful.
I'll let you know if I need you, Freelancer.
Apparently, Halak or whoever and Faye need me to. Alright.
Hey, Max. Got a minute?
Sure. This one's on the house, even. What do you need?
It's about Matthias Sumner.
Him again?
Actually, them now. There's 3 of them.
All right, this I've got to hear. What did he do to himself?
There was a Shaper relic and things got weird. You know how it goes. They're completely different people from the guy who tore up your bar. Literally. Plus, they almost melted into goo because Sumner couldn't get a drink.
No, I don't want to know more about Arcanist crap. You say they're going to behave themselves, I'll let them in. They break something, it's on your tab.
Thanks, Max. You're a gem.
Just don't spread it around. Can't have folks thinking I've gone soft.
Is it a regulator thing? Gotta act tough all the time?
No. I mean, back in Helios, I know regulators who are squishier than custard pies. But this isn't Helios. The frontier isn't civilized. You run a business out here, you better be armor-plated.
Are you from Helios? Or you just know people there?
Originally? No. Family came from Fortuo, I guess. Only been there a couple of times, though. Smugglers don't tend to stay in one place for long. I was born on a strider, halfway between Bastion and the Mirelands. Been all over. A couple times.
This bar is really worth enough to keep you here? I'd think you'd want to keep wandering.
I've been a lot of places. Done a lot of things. Didn't expect to run a bar, but it's not so bad. I know people. I know all the supply lines, how all the money works, what wheels to grease. And I get to do it sitting in a comfortable chair inside Sentinel-guarded walls, and nobody bats an eye. Plus, my wife likes it better when I keep regular hours, you know?
She just let you down softly that she's married.
First, that only lasted 2 months, and second...
3 Matthiases. Huh.
Hello. You're a freelancer, aren't you?
Do we know each other?
Word gets around. There was a time my job was to listen to those words.
Huh. So that makes you...
A spy. Nadira's husband. I think she spoke to you?
Right. She did. You must be Leighton.
This isn't awkward. A grown man prodded into making friends. But my wife insisted.
She said you were a spy. You must have been one of Tassin's people.
Not quite. I was fighting her people. Dominion. Ex-Dominion. I see Nadira failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I defected.
I respect that. The Dominion are a pretty terrible bunch to work for.
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're outside of it, but inside, a man's conscience is never allowed to take root. Like this monitor you've been dealing with. I know his kind well.
I can't imagine.
It's a chorus of one. People forced to sing the same notes. Control, tyranny, supremacy. They become the only notes you know.
Sounds like hell.
I ran from it. Any life in Bastion had to be better than Strollheim.
Most people here are just trying to make their way, live simply, find some happiness.
Yes, decent people. It's all I ever wanted to be. Decency is a commodity in short supply in this world. If we can't find it, we must grow it ourselves.
So you're a spy and a philosopher.
It was my wife who said that, the day I defected to Corvus. She debriefed me. I fell for Nadira before the day was even out.
Must have been one hell of a day.
She was a light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Here was a woman who'd fought in the same shadows I had, yet never surrendered her conscience.
Glad to hear it worked out. Made the risk of leaving the Dominion worth it.
Meeting Nadira saved me. I sometimes wonder if I hadn't left, hadn't crossed her path. My life before, I did things.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Bad memories from before. I try not to think about it.
Nadira mentioned that.
She thinks talking about the past will help me. We'll see how it goes.
Well, until next time.
Yes, I'm still learning to make friends the normal way. I hope you'll drop by again.
My dude.
You still want to keep talking to me, huh?
Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment.
Hey, the thorniest flower smelled best.
Really? Weeds have thorns too.
But not my winning personality. Why do you think Faye sticks around?
I'm guessing you've got some secret charm only she knows about?
Ah, no secret. There's plenty for everyone. Though, truth is, Faye can't shake that day. Heart of Rage won't let her go. And well...
I don't think you're free of it either.
A lot of people died that day. People who counted on me.
Nothing you could do.
Still wonder. You pulled me out of there.
Halleck, you would have died.
Yeah, I suppose. So Adair and Miller bought it instead. It's a fight that never ended. I still want my pound of flesh from that damn storm. Faye says we have a mutual hobby. I think we both just like having company.
Helps to have a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, you see tears in these eyes? Never. With Faye, it's what she heard. That storm messed with her head. So what's the harm in having company to share the misery?
Never getting past it?
What? You think I can't get by on charms and good looks? Old Halleck will be fine.
What's going on, Faye?
Perfect timing. Our food just arrived.
What do we need snacks for? Not that I'm complaining.
Get comfy.
You're starting me in the middle?
I thought we should start with one of the good bits. We can always go back later.
Antium's elite lancers answer to no one.
This plot sounds uncomfortably close to home, Faye.
Yes, well, that's partly why I like this episode so much. It's reassuring to think we're not alone.
You find comfort in the idea that other people went through crap as terrible as we have.
When you put it like that, sounds awful.
We don't get to die today, Al-Hazen.
I understand, I think. Strong alone, stronger together, right?
Yeah.
Wait, it ended with rocks falling? How could it end with rocks falling?
It's a cliffhanger. Radio shows always do that.
How will they shoot an avalanche?
Maybe they don't solve every problem by shooting something.
I can't imagine living like that.
That's what makes it good escapism. We'll do this again soon. Hopefully before we hit the cataclysm. The next one will make a believer of you. Just you wait.
This place makes my skin crawl, Hawking.
What
Are
did
we
you think
getting
of Dawn Guard?
close?
If you're not an action fan, maybe we'll try Detective Hop.
In the depths of this ruin.
I gotta find out what happened to Grab. I have to. Bro, look at this. They got koi fish in the goddamn fountain. How are you not happy about this fountain, Carl?
When Bastion's finest are in the dark, sometimes the best man for the job is a Grabbit. Investigator Sentinel Quincy follows the evidence, and his pet Grabbit, Hops. When human eyes can't see the solution, the Grabbit's nose knows. Last time on the Detective Hops mysteries, Hops found a javelin seal that might be the key to the case.
Sentinel Quincy, Detective Hops. Everyone is gathered. Present your case, please.
Yes, Argentum. 2 days ago, Strider driver Herbert Wyland was reported missing by the dock authority. His Strider was left standing in the dock, its fees unpaid. Detective Hobbs followed his scent from the Strider cabin out into the jungle. We found Wyland's body, covered with electrical burns, in the center of a Tesla nest. It seemed very clear that Wyland left the city on foot, ran afoul of the wildlife, and was unfortunately killed. But none of that is true. Herbert Wyland was killed here in Anthem, at the foot of his own Strider, with this.
A javelin seal?
Yes, Argentum. And I draw your attention to the fact that this design is capable of emitting lightning. Wyland was killed in the city, carried by javelin into the jungle and dumped in a Tesla nest. But Tesla would have scavenged the corpse long before 2 days passed. Wyland was untouched, because he'd been handling this. Manticar pheromone. According to the Arcanists and my own observation, animals hate the stuff. Except for Detective Hobbs, of course. You are aware, Argentum, of a number of Strider wrecks recently?
Yes, of course. All caused by run-ins with wildlife, I understand.
Wyland used the pheromone to drive creatures toward the Striders, where his partner disabled them with lightning bolts. You were kicked out of the Freelancers 4 years ago, weren't you, Vernon? Where's your javelin now?
You can't pin this on me.
I can, actually. The Argentum authorized a search. Your javelin is missing a seal. Grabbit damage, it seems.
Well done, Sentinel Quincy. You solved more crime than just the case you were investigating.
Well, I had help.
Yeah. Way to go, Hops. Come on, people. That's funny. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to take a break. Be back on tonight. I promise. And we'll see you all then. Until then, keep gaming. Follow us on social media across the board. Instagram, Facebook, excuse me, Snapchat, Thundercracker3. Wow, see, this is why. Also, we'll be holeandwallgaming.com will be up and running hopefully by summer. And you can find me here on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube under Thundercracker3. Have a great one. Thanks.